Hey y'all, welcome back to the Faithful Farmer Mama. It is cold outside, but we are starting to move things around on the farm to help make winter a little bit easier for us and also for our animals. So join us today as we move goat houses and build gingerbread houses. Before we get started, if you're new to my channel, thanks for visiting, and if you don't mind, go down below and find the subscribe button. Click that along with the little bell. That will alert you to any of our new videos. If you are not new here, thanks again for visiting, and I hope you really enjoy our farm. So today we decided we're going to actually move our goat pasture into a different part of our farm so that our goats can actually trim a lot of these cedars that we have all over the place. Our lot, I mean, you can see them in the background, we are covered in cedar trees, and they really are not great for our water table because they really do suck up so much water. However, they're really good for goats, and my goats love them. So we're going to move them to a different part of the farm so that we can get them to clear a lot of this brush. So this is our current goat area. It's actually part of our horse pasture, yet it's enclosed inside the pasture, but the fence line is about the same. We are going to actually take down these goat pegs here, these fence posts here. As you can see, they're inside this. We're going to actually take all this down, and we're going to actually move that into a different pasture. We've been having a hard time keeping them in this fence. As you see, there's the horses back there. But the area is pretty large. It's about 100 feet. And they've been doing really well in there, and they've cleaned up a lot of stuff in there. But it's really time to give them a new area to clean up and kind of have their own little area separated from where the horses are. So because the goats had this little area, this run-in was actually their little home that they would stay in. But the horses could never access that from their pasture. They kind of really didn't have any place to go should they need a place for shelter. So we're going to fix that as well. They have the best view. This here is a house that we had built for Butch when we planned on moving him around. However, it didn't fit through the opening to get it into the yard. So we've just kind of been holding on to it until we could find the spot that we wanted to put the goats for now. It is on a tractor or on a movable, like a tractor, like a chicken tractor, so that we can actually drive this around and move it from place to place. This is our stable. This is where we used to keep Bill and Herbie in the winter, but because Butch kept escaping, we decided to keep him pretty much in here during the evenings and put him back into the yard during the day, although he continued to escape out of the yard. Farm life involves everyone. So today, all four of us are actually out here working on this goat moving, if you want to call it that, and just rearranging of our pastures. First, we had to take down the old fencing now that the goats are secure into the stable. Last time we did not secure them, and it was really a pain because they were constantly in everything. But we pulled up the fence and we're rolling it back up, and Gabby and Dad were actually pulling out the T-posts so we could reuse them down in the other pasture. As they would pull them out, Leah and I would actually tote them and put them into the back of our little truck so that we could drive them down to the new pasture because it is quite a few acres away. So you'll notice here that there are some dead branches as part of these cedars. Hubby's in there actually cutting them with a chainsaw so that we can have a straight shot from the old fence to the run-in. We gotta grab those. it's end of day one and we have finished fixing the pasture for the equines. Tomorrow we will add a gate and then we will do the goat pen. So every year we have a tradition here that we make our own gingerbread and gingerbread houses. I got these silicone templates here from the Pampered Chef, as I am a consultant, a couple years back. And we use this. These actually just came out of the oven, so they're now cooling, and we'll decorate them tomorrow. We usually decorate and watch Home Alone at the same time. Of course, we had to make some kind of funny gingerbread men for this year. So here we are on day 2. It is cold outside. It is about 40 degrees maybe. Excuse the noise, there's a helicopter flying over. And today we're gonna actually go and move the goats. But first I wanted to share real quick, we got a new bird here on the farm. He is actually inside the house at the moment. This is Tom. We had 2 turkeys, if you remember, and if you follow my Instagram account, you may have seen where our one turkey was taken by something, and all we had left was our female. And friends of ours had the male siblings of our turkey, and they needed to get rid of their Tom because he was fighting with the other Toms that they had. He's still trying to acclimate here. He's a little nervous. I want to say like a nervous Nelly, but he really is super sweet. So we're down in the area where our new goat pasture will be. And right now, as you see, it is a mess. And it's been this way since that huge ice storm that we had where all the trees were broken. We're going to actually hook the gate up to an existing tree that is here. It is a smaller tree, but it's perfect for what we need for the gate. And then we will add the fence around there using the gate, so that we can get in and out, of course. And the tree worked fabulous. So I wanted to just come in and kind of give a little brief overview about why we move our goats so much. Our property is full of cedar, totally full of cedar. As you can see, I'm just in a little teeny section and it's everywhere. And the good thing with goats is that they actually benefit from eating pine and evergreen. It actually helps to keep them dewormed, and it actually helps to clear their system real well. It's kind of like a probiotic for humans. So we love that we have the cedar for them to eat, and for us to be able to clear a lot of this. The goats have definitely done their fill. They continue to eat just from the bottom where they can reach, and then we are able to trim the bottom branches off, which really makes for a really good piece of property. So our goal right now is we are going to actually enclose this here in all of this. This tree here is a cottonwood tree, and it is in need of some love, but it is totally surrounded by a lot of evergreen. So we're going to actually put the fence all around this. You can kind of see our gate that we just put in right here, and it's going to be coming around there. Right now, hubby is bringing down their new goat house, and we're going to put our goat house inside this little area right here. This gate here will be right here, and then our fencing will start right here, and then over this way it will go this direction around these trees. So we're going to actually back the goat house up into this little area right here so that the goats can have protection from the wind. This area, it's very, very windy here right now, but this area is very warm and secluded. And if you notice way in the back there, you can kind of see the distance. That is the chicken coop. Smile. We finished up the fence up by the run-in into the pasture where the horses or the horse and donkey are, and it turned out wonderful. We just got to finish this little piece right here, and now it's completed and it's just absolutely perfect. Well, that's it for this episode, guys. It has been a long 2 days. Lots of work, lots of change, but they look like they're doing great and really enjoying the area. And so do the chickens. Just a few little things that we have to tie up, like getting their water down here and bringing their food buckets down here, which we actually keep in this direction, this little kind of bucket here. And then they will be all settled, and then this is where they will stay. So thanks for joining us today and yesterday, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode and hope you enjoyed seeing our babies all grown up. Hopefully one day soon they will give us some new kids to put in this pasture with them. Bye, guys. See you next time.